Very important part of our immunization program is making sure that we have a safety surveillance system that allows us to know every single dose by lot number and by vaccine that goes into every person's arms. This is incredibly important, particularly because these are new vaccines. And as more vaccines come online, we need to be able to monitor for safety signals. And safety signals are signals that come up when large amounts of vaccine are used in large numbers of people. And so we now have millions of people around the world. The clinical trials that were done had 40,000, 50,000 people in them, and you would expect to see any common safety concerns, but not rare events. So what we have been doing is we're part of a national and international system of monitoring for safety, and the good news is around the world, across Canada and here in BC, we have identified no new safety signals with either of the vaccines that we're using, with over 145,000 doses, as I mentioned, being administered here in BC. So we have had 205 what we call adverse events following immunization, AFEs. These are written out events that we have been monitoring with all vaccines for a long time. So we know that this means people are watching very carefully for these. We have approximately 14 AFEs or adverse events reports for every 10,000 doses of vaccine. So that's not unexpected. In BC, we've had 55 people who are classified as having a serious adverse event, including mostly severe allergic reactions or anaphylaxis. This is something that we've seen that came out of the clinical trials with the vaccines that we have, and we've seen around the world, and we are monitoring very carefully. It's also something that's not unexpected with a vaccine or any medication, and we have provisions with all of our immunization clinics to make sure that we can detect and care for people who have this type of reactions and treat them. And so far, everybody has recovered from these allergic reactions, and only a very small number of people have had to be in hospital for a short period of time. Importantly, there are events that can happen, particularly when we're immunizing older people, that are temporarily associated with the vaccine but are not caused by the vaccine. And we're very careful. We have what's called a causality committee that does this work in BC, across Canada, and with the WHO internationally to monitor very carefully. And so far we have not seen any serious events caused by the vaccine.